Alright, so we're playing Encounter Station ZeroX. It's a turn-based game. Uh, it kind of has like a little bit of chess. It doesn't have squares. It has hexagons, and it has spaceships. So I'm gonna run you through all the ships we have as we play. We have 25 fuel. Fuel is used for moves and attacking. So this is my Thunderbird. As you can see, it costs 1 fuel to move, 3 fuel to attack. It kind of like functions as scout because like quick movement, but not a lot of attack. As you can see, I have 12 fuel left after making 3 moves. I get 5 fuel each turn, but it caps at 15. So from 12, I'm only gonna get 3 extra. So I could have done 2 more moves, but we'll get to that later. See our opponent moving as well. He's moving his Thunderbird as well as his Ubiquity. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Ubiquity. It's a new unit. I haven't seen it before. Let's see the movement. So warp from one edge to another when adjacent to. All right. So if I stay on like the edge of the field, I can move to the different side of the field. That's actually quite useful. I timed out. All right. So let's start with the objective. The objective is to destroy someone else's base. This is our base. This is his base. Has 100 HP, and it cannot move. Like I can't click it. We have a Colossus, which is kind of like a tank. Like all ships take 2 fuel to move, except for the Thunderbirds, as I just mentioned. We're gonna try to play a game in the center. I think my idea is to play a center game, stay away from the edges, and maybe use my Ubiquity. I can't get it right, but maybe at the end of the match, to kind of make attack as a surprise. Alright, so this gunship, it has the highest attack, only 60 HP though. I'm gonna move it a little bit forward. So now I have 8 fuel left. Next turn it will be 13, so it's not the max. Fuel is really important to keep an eye out because, like, if you use up all your fuel in one turn, you're only gonna have 5 fuel in the next turn. And that with a normal ship, that's 1 movement and 1 attack. So you limit yourself when you use up all the fuel. Obviously, there are situations when you want to use it all, but it's kind of handy to keep an eye out. Another special unit that doesn't attack is my Salvation. It's kind of like the healer. So it repairs 25% of health. So that differs for every ship. If I heal my Battle Star, it will heal more HP than if I heal my Thunderbird. I just timed out again. Very good. Playing and explaining, it's hard sometimes. So I have 2 Battle Stars, like guarding my Salvation bit, basically. What I'm gonna do probably is get my battleship, this gunship, to the center. Form a wedge, basically. And I'm gonna use my more mobile pieces to run around, basically float around a little bit. Thunderbirds are quite useful when you've damaged the ship and you want to finish it off, because there's not a lot of ships that can outrun it with the 1 movement. But I've just been attacked, and he retreats. Alright, so that's the gunship. So We're gonna move the gunship to the healer, take some distance. Alright. So, he had the first blow, but he will not win the war, hopefully. Let's see what he does now. There's like a 2-hexagon square between his ships and my ships. So 2 moves plus an attack is 7 fuel that he has to use. So he's probably not going to do that right now. Especially like with the front of ships that I have right here. If he moves 1 ship, I can attack with 3 ships. So it's quite important to stay in formation here. He has quite a wide line here. I'm gonna use this ship. I probably shouldn't have moved that last bit. He's now in striking range, and I don't really have anything to back it up. Like as we can see on Ubiquity, it has only 45 HP, so it's quite vulnerable. But it should make up, like in like agility. If I stay on the edges, if you keep it, and if you get it off the edge, it's quite vulnerable as well. Alright, so I have a decision now. It will cost me 10 fuel to get 2 attacks in. And I can do. Oh man, I'm very slow today. So next turn, the plan is, if he allows it, to destroy his gunship with my gunship. Yes, we're gonna do it. All right. And if we get a chance, but I assume he closes his salvation. Like getting the salvation is really key. Like as you saw with my gunship that got attacked, like it's now full health, so my disadvantage was gone. But if I can get his salvation out of the air, I can try to keep healing my units while he can't. So that's a massive advantage. I can get at least 1 shot in. That's good. He's blocking everything else right now. This gunship is damaged, but he can still attack. It's probably wise too. Alright. That's actually not wise because now his salvation can run. And that's what he should be doing, I think. He instead decides to take my gunship, which actually happily trading against his salvation. The only thing I haven't really thought out here is that I left my salvation wide open, so I'm gonna block it. He's not high on fuel as well. This gunship can do another attack. I think we want to focus on like his low HP like ships, because obviously he cannot really heal them, and like although Colossus has a lot of health, it doesn't have a lot of attack, so it's less dangerous. Alright, so that has 5 HP left, but I cannot attack. Sorry, skip turn. Probably gonna lose this gunship. I'm actually quite sure I'm gonna lose the gunship, but that's okay. I'm still happy with my position. Let's see what he does. He's got. Alright, he takes my ship. The good thing about like taking his salvation is that this Battlestar will be dead, like no matter what he does. if I attack it even with my Thunderbird, and that's why it's very good to have that Thunderbird right now. I think we're gonna save the fuel and turn ends anyway. Right. He only has 5 fuel as well, so yeah, 1 move, 1 attack, basically. I think what would be best right now is if I can get some time to recuperate. So I can use my salvation to heal my Battlestar. And I think I'm gonna like take his Battlestar with my Thunderbird. Yeah. Like what works in my advantage right now is like time. Probably best for me would be to drag it out, heal as much as I can. That's a big advantage I have right now. He moved his ubiquity to the other side. I'm gonna preserve some fuel here, and after that, I think I'm gonna try to get my Thunderbird to his base if he doesn't close the gap or attack it. This will force him to make some moves. And although I'm likely sacrificing my Thunderbird, I can get my gain somewhere else, hopefully. And basically keeping like using the Thunderbird as an offense as well is he's gonna probably have to move his Thunderbirds back, which allows like gives me an advantage that he cannot attack with those, because with the amount of spaceships right now, I cannot defend my salvation and my base. Like I can't form a wedge around them. Did I skip a turn? Yes, I did. All right. So he used this ubiquity quite well, but so he has taken 40 HP off my base, but he loses his ubiquity right here. He's out of fuel as well. So although this Battlestar is a danger, I have well 2 Battlestars to counter it. So, but I need to defend my base. So 7. I have 2 moves and 1 attack. So I want to block him off from like getting access to my base. And now he has to go around them or through them. But if he gives me 1 more turn, I will have enough fuel to destroy it. Alright, so he's gone all out. I'm gonna block him here, and I'm gonna further damage this Battlestar. Right, let's take 1 threat off the map every time. If he keeps that a gunship there, I can have 2 attacks next turn, and that will be the end of his gunship. And oh man. Oh, am I doing? I think, yeah, he's gonna go for my salvation right now. But his Colossus gonna finish it, and I can finish his battleship right now. So for next turn, it's just running away with my salvation, really, and then block his Colossus. But I also need like his Colossus needs to 4 turns to destroy my base. Alright, so there should be enough distance. I guess this is where fuel comes in. I'm gonna have to open up this in order to attack him. He's on the offense right now, which is quite upsetting, considering the advantage I have in units. But if like he can bring that one in as well, this is gonna be a really tough fight. I'm not sure if I can win this actually. He also only has 1 attack. This is actually this is gonna be tense. I probably could calculate what happens here. Like my base has 30. His Colossus, like 2 attacks of him, 3 attacks of him. But next turn I can destroy his Colossus, and I can take half of that. Alright. I think I get there. But what I need to do is form a blockade around my base. So 20 HP left. That one ends. Alright, block it here. Destroy this. Alright, so if he goes for this gap, I can take him in 1 shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, so my base will have 10 HP left. And then and that's victory. But although the numbers I have, he got very close. It's actually mad. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed watching this movie. I'm gonna put some links in the description if I can manage to do that, because this is gonna be a first YouTube movie. And check the game out. It's quite a lot of fun, and there's still improvements being made every day. Like the ubiquity, I haven't seen it before. So yeah, check it out.